Hey friends, I'm Mark, and welcome to My Slice of Eden. Hey, so it's an exciting week this week. We got a bunch of stuff coming in, a bunch of stuff getting ready to get picked, and I just wanted to make a quick video kind of showing you what we're going to be doing this week, in the garden. Alright, let me turn this around. Alright, so our carrots and our carrot bed are starting to flower. There we go. Which is a good sign that it's ready to start, pulling the rest of these out. So we're going to harvest the rest of these carrots this week. And then I think I have enough time in the season to plant another batch of carrots. So we'll try a different method this time and see if we can get bigger carrots to grow. Our potatoes, they have all flopped over. They're turning yellow. It's time to harvest potato buckets. So I'm really excited to do that this week too. I'm going to get my wife to help me make that video. We're going to pull our potato buckets over to the concrete, put a tarp down, and then start pouring buckets and seeing what we get. Another thing that I wanted to mention is, I know you guys probably already know this if you've done anything about gardening, but straw. Putting straw down as a mulch is amazing. I've noticed a marked difference in my plants since I started applying straw to their pots. Basically, they don't dry out as fast. I'm not getting much leaf wilt, and the soil is staying moist, which is good. It's keeping that heat, especially now that it's getting hotter. We have bell peppers coming in, and I'm gonna get ready to pick some of these. We're gonna try some of these. I'm probably gonna do another, harvest day video showing like all the cool bell peppers we got. But the other cool thing is that I'm really excited about is we got our first banana peppers too. Look at those banana peppers. And jalapenos, we can't forget the jalapenos. My wife especially loves the jalapenos, especially. So we got our peppers coming in, and they're coming in full bore. We've got these little pepper plants right here that are producing these little nice little bite-sized peppers here. Some people say that you should top your peppers once they get about a foot or so, for them to be more bushy. I might try that with a few of these peppers. So there's that. My bok choy seeds, the seed pods, I let them go to flower and to seed, so these are becoming ready. Once these turn yellow all the way, like some of these right here, you pick them. Or this is a good one. Let's see. You pick it like that, and then inside, crack this sucker open. Hang on a second. I know, production quality, right? Nah, that's my palm. Okay, so here we go. Inside, you're gonna see, come on phone, center. There you go. You're gonna see bok choy seeds, and they should be brown like that. Take them out, put them on paper towel, let them dry out for a few days, and then put them in a baggie and store them. Cool, dark place, and you will have seeds for next year. So I'm gonna have hundreds of bok choy seeds next year. I'm excited. I'm actually probably doing a bunch of pots next year for bok choy. All right, so check it out. These are my German Johnson's tomato plant. They are just happily growing big, and I'm happy with that. I'm hoping to get some pretty good tomatoes out of these guys. My cherry tomatoes, they are cherry tomatoes, lots of them. Haven't picked today's yet. Probably will go through and pick some because there's some beautiful looking ones on there. They're doing pretty good. I thinned the plants out a little bit just to kind of help, but again, I think next year I am going to put them in much bigger pots. They need bigger pots. These cherry tomatoes, they're big producers. They need big pots. All right, my other tomato plants right here, those little bush tomatoes that I've got. You can see we got a bunch of tomatoes coming in too. Ooh, that one looks really good. That one right there looks really good. Squash and zucchini is doing fine. A little more fertilizer for them, but they are flowering, so we should start seeing our first zucchini heads pretty soon, I think. I'm excited for that. I really am. Otherwise, everything's doing good. We got corn. Our corn is growing. It's about a foot shorter than me. So I'm excited to see it continue to grow up and get big. Gosh, the space back here is just so confined. I definitely can't wait till I have a bigger space to garden in. Much bigger space. So Here we go. Another eggplant, Ichiban eggplant. I'm gonna pick this guy probably today or tomorrow. Ask my wife what we can use it for. If you're Filipino, you know that we make sinigang, which is a soup that has eggplant in it, and it's really good that way. Ooh, I didn't even see this guy. This one snuck up on me. Look at that one. That one's huge. Look at that big eggplant. That's a nice looking eggplant. All right, my okra has popped up. As you guys can see here, I've got okra growing. I'm gonna let it get a little bit bigger before I put down the mulch. So yeah, there's that. All right, so this mess over here, this is tomatoes and they're overgrowing, and I honestly need to get in there and prune them back. That's another project this week, is I'm gonna do some heavy pruning on some of these tomato plants because they need it. They are producing though. They're producing pretty well. I need to pick some of these guys. They look delicious. They look so good. Look at that. Oh, I love cherry tomatoes, and I love these tomatoes too. These are they're called honeycomb, and they're very sweet, so sweet. But yeah, my potatoes, again, these are potatoes in buckets. They're getting ready to be pulled. The ambrosia one, I think, is still going, still putting out flowers, so that one might get pulled last. I did a bunch of green bean picking the other day. You can see green beans right there. But yeah, and these peas need to be pulled out as well. So we're gonna be doing a lot of pulling this week. We're gonna pull a bunch of stuff out, replant a bunch of stuff. It'll open up a lot of space, and we'll do our next round of planting. Oh. Little lemons growing. So cool. All right. Okay, guys, it is hot. Slept in this morning. You shouldn't sleep in if you're gardening. You really shouldn't. You should get out there first thing in the morning and do stuff, or wait until the afternoon and do stuff, but usually first thing in the morning is best. But yeah, so yeah, gonna go inside, gonna cool off, and gonna enjoy the rest of this marvelous day, and hope you guys are doing good with your slices of Eden. Shalom.